What's up, guys? I want to take a couple minutes and show everybody how we clean a deer. I know everyone has their own preference, and I'm not saying by any means this is the best way to clean one. This is just the way we like to clean them. I always kind of don't like to make a big mess. You know, using saws, cutting, getting the deer's guts completely out. I mean, all that's really not necessary. You can take a sharp knife, skin the deer out like I'm doing right here. Like I pretty much, I guess everybody does that part the same way. We'll get this skin pulled down right here, and I'll show you kind of what we do because I like to debone the meat right off the deer. I don't like, again, I don't have to worry about taking a saw and cutting hindquarters off and all that stuff. I'll actually just take the deer, get a good sharp knife, and we'll go first around the legs. You got to be careful not to cut that tendon that they're hanging on. I've done that before too. But if you go right around that, go right around there, just circle all that out, go right up the leg bone. You can just kind of feel your way through it, and you can actually cut that whole hindquarter off without actually, having to cut through the bone and all that. To me, it's just a cleaner, good piece of meat. You can still do some trimming around it, get the rest of that meat off, but you see right there is a good, solid, good piece of hindquarter. Do the same thing with the other leg. Again, just cutting around, circling all that off, and then going right up that leg bone, and then just cutting that whole hindquarter right off. It's a lot faster, and again, it don't make as big a mess. Cause this next part right here, we'll get the tenderloins out. Now, of course, you always want to get the tenderloins, but if you didn't, you don't even have to open the deer up right here. But I open them up just enough to better get in there to those tenderloins, cut them out. You actually leave the guts attached. I mean, they don't fall out and make a big mess. You can pull the hide back up. Actually, when you discard the carcass and it don't make a big mess and get blood everywhere. I mean, you can look at my hands and tell me cleaning this deer. I mean, I don't even have any blood on them really. Cut that other tenderloin out. It's very simple, it peels out real easy. I know I'm probably telling a lot of you guys something you already know, but apparently there's a lot of people who do not clean deer this way, and I just wanted to show another way to do it. And now I'm just cutting that loin out, and just follow it right down the ribs and the spine. And again, most people know how to do this, but I just wanted to show kind of how we clean a deer. This is one my son killed with his bow. And then, of course, right here at the end of it, you'll see he actually shot her high. That's one on the previous video that we posted. It shot with a rage broadhead, and it lodged right in her spine. And he actually gets right here and pulls it out. And of course, he dropped her in her tracks. But anyway, guys, I just want to show you. Hey, that's how we clean one.